Oh, Nana, Oogie is in here. What up? Daniel, what up? So I think it's not snowing right at this second. I think it might snow while we're out here. We'll see. It's about 3 degrees. Welcome, everybody. Here's where we're chilling tonight, downtown Denver. Somebody already did something on here. Scooter Orr, member 27 months. Yay, what up, Scooter? What's the weather where you are right now? Especially CMO, what's the weather like in Hawaii? So in a second, we're going to pass the field where the Broncos play. I had told everybody that I was going to be home tonight. Oh, something's going on the right with the hazard lights. I told everybody I was going to do a home stream tonight. I had a couple technical issues earlier, and I need to fix that before I can do another home stream. We just got to an apartment that we've only been in a couple months, and I haven't figured out the power outlets yet. I keep tripping the fuse in this office where my computer is. So after the stream last night, I went and drove around for a little bit. I came back home. I was on the computer for maybe 15 minutes, and then the whole room shut off. It tripped the fuse. And then I kind of thought I figured it out last night, and then after I thought that it was all good, it wasn't. It tripped it again. So I need to kind of go back to the drawing board, distribute some things that I have plugged in. I'm kind of notorious for like daisy chaining a lot of surge protectors and whatever together. I need to kind of, I'll fix it by next week, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this is where the Broncos play. This is called Ooh, maybe we'll have extra viewership because of that. Watermarking the videos? No, I'm not. There's a thing on YouTube called the copyright copyright tool. It will tell you if somebody's using your video, and then it will say like 16% of their video was your content, 100% of their video was your content. When I go into that tool, I'm mainly just checking to see what videos are using 100% of my content. If it's just a little bit, I usually let that go. Never know though. The road right now is not very slick, which is great. Where I just came from, it was packed down, so the roads were kind of solid white. I think the main thoroughfares are pretty much scooped. The other way, but I guess now I'm going to show you the Christmas tree that's still up here on the right. So yeah, I guess the first destination is this Christmas tree that's still up here. Hold on, I need to flip it back around. Hey, what up, Zach stuff? Hold on, let me get up here. Oh, and then where I was gonna get off, I just missed that too. Okay, that's not good. Fortunately, I still have the California plates, so I hope that people are just like already scared of me. Zach Stuff member for 13 months and a gifted. Yo, thank you so much. Wrong turns can be fun. We'll try to make it fun. Let's see what happens. This road right here, this is called Lowell. I was driving, I think it was the day before yesterday, and there was a really bad crash and as I was passing it, I saw a place to park, and just my instinct was like, you should pull over and just check it out. And as I like made the lane change to get over there, my first thought was, all right, what are you gonna do with this footage? Are you gonna film it? Okay, I am gonna film it. What am I gonna do with it? And then I realized, I was like, I just don't get excited about putting up footage like that anymore. I'll look at it live just because we're seeing it in real time. But yeah, I have so many hard drives filled with crashes and flipped over cars. I have a whole hard drive full of it. I think I have a lifetime's amount. Okay, so here's what the parking lot looks like when it's not scooped. You can see like the little Montezuma thing over here. I think most people scooped it during the sunlight hours. And if you can get a good layer of scooping done while the sun is out, then you have a good chance of it melting. I woke up early and I heard some scraping out in front of my place. And I was like, oh, one of my neighbors is hooking it up. And then I looked out there and it was Linda. She was getting her scooping on. This is kind of the real Denver. See how tiny these little houses are here on the right? Real downtown Denver is real old school brick houses, tiny, kind of cold. What up, everybody? Speaking of Linda, we got Linda in the house tonight. She was doing some loud chores earlier. You know Linda from being the queen of silent chores. But last night, or this morning, she was making it loud. What up, Linda?
First of all, I was expecting a package from UPS.
Oh.
So I wanted to scoop so that the UPS guy doesn't have to trudge through snow and ice.
See, just in this moment, now I'm realizing the plan. I thought you were trying to beat me to it and make these experiences, but there was a method behind the madness.
I didn't want him to fall and crush my Legos.
I thought, as you started saying that, I thought you were going to say leg, and then it turned into Legos.
Oh, well, I didn't want him to fall and get hurt either.
You didn't.
That was the second priority.
You didn't want him to hurt his Legos? Your Legos? Don't break your Legos.
I didn't want him to Lego of my Legos.
So welcome, everybody. It's about 9:12 here in Denver. We're going to do just a little downtown cruise, see if anybody is brave enough to wear a skirt or maybe some shorts out in Denver. I predict that we do not see any shorts or skirts, but let me know in the chat right now. It is Saturday night, and girls be clubbing.
We'll see. Might be too cold, who knows? But last time it was 17 degrees, and there are still girls in very short skirts.
Somebody says, "Is she your wife?" LOL. Yep, that's my wife. After a ditch or whatever, she's gonna be the one inside working the steering wheel while I do the heavy labor outside. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. See this guy with the plow in front on the right? That should be us.
Mr. Plow, that's my name.
One below in Iowa.
Oh.
What part of Iowa? Are you in Sioux City? Or are you in Council Bluffs? Linda wore the Mr. Plow hat. You have to duck down. Well, I guess it's the duff hat, but
also, Hi everybody. There was a lot of hellos. Sorry, I think I saw Ryder, Brandy, CMO. I know there's a lot of people in there. So hello.
What up?
Are chatting in about TikTok.
I've never posted a video, and then within the first couple minutes, I was like, "Oh, this is not for me." They should do an age verification, and they're like, "No, you're over 30. You're not gonna have fun over here. Did Jeremy move to Colorado? Cyber? Yeah, I did. Linda and I are here for at least this season. We're just kind of checking it out. Jeremy moved to Colorado last year. Yep, right at the end of the year. Linda and I came out in the summertime and we did a really cool vacation. We did some camping, hanging out. I was asking her, like, because I had already gotten my season pass. Last year I went on a boys snowboarding trip. A couple of my friends and I try to get in a boys only trip once a year. We went to Breckenridge and, oh, this is the real Denver, by the way. If you're looking at the houses on the basement area.
Hey, some of our viewers might live in a brick house.
Might. I'd say for sure they do. Everybody that's read Three Little Pigs tries to live in a brick house, I think. Oh, but anyway, I went to Breckenridge with the homies. I didn't have a season pass. They all did. I was paying over $200 a day for my lift ticket. Then we went to Vail and it was over $300 a day. So if you go 2.5 times, you've paid off a season pass. Oh, it's buffering a little bit. Sorry, this part of Denver does buffer a little. I'll wait to tell the jokes until I actually get here. Ooh.
I just saw Daniel's comment that said perfect eyebrows.
Ooh, thank you.
Jeremy's eyebrows?
I do have some good eyebrows. Make sure they're good. Oh yeah. I'm glad somebody noticed.
Will there be short skirts and long jackets?
There might be long johns. Maybe some short Jonathans, who knows. I'm wearing some long underoos and merino wool top. Look at this right here. Denver has so many cool drive-thrus. So in Denver you can do drive-through liquor. They don't have drive-through marriage like they do in Vegas. Did you see that sad story about the dude that went to the bikini barista without any pants on, and then the girl filmed him, and then he went home and unlived himself?
Wait, no, like just like.
So he pulls up in a.
Instead of topless, bottomless.
Well, he was. So yeah, he pulled up to a bikini barista, and for some reason the girl was like outside. I don't know why that would happen. And she took a video of him. He was in the drive-thru without any pants on, and she was like, you know, yelling at him. And then he was so embarrassed that he went home and like made the wrong decision.
Wait.
Pretty crazy. I probably shouldn't have brought that up.
Did she post it online or anything? Or
I don't.
Was it just the sheer embarrassment of?
It was posted online because that's sweet. I don't know. You can see that there's still some snow. Oh, do you see that turn?
Wildly.
He kind of did like a hard right before he did the left. Actually, what he just did there, I'm gonna try that too. Hopefully it's not buffering. These neighborhoods don't get scooped. So we were just on a main road. This is what it looks like when you're not on a main road. It's like super packed down. You can see the snow. Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this. This is Linda's dream truck right here. Look at the pipes on the back. Actually, this might be like a Sanford and Son. But look at the exhaust. That is fun. Do you like Red Fox? Do you like red pandas? See, look at the, oh my gosh, there's a porta potty right here. Jeez. I was going to bring some hot chocolate. When I think of Denver, this is kind of what I picture in my head. I think this is, I think we're over by the Botanic Gardens. If someone's in the porta potty, you and Linda should tip it over. That might be like attempted murder.
Wait, but it's so cold that all the poop and pee are frozen, so it's not like it's gonna like splash everywhere.
Are you getting your defense ready for the court?
I am.
In my head,
I'm just saying.
I thought the joke might save a life, Your Honor.
I am just saying that it wouldn't be worth the risk because it wouldn't be as bad. If you're gonna do something bad, you gotta make it like really bad.
See, this sign's for Linda right here. It says good heart. She's got good intentions, apparently, allegedly. She's got intentions. Let me just leave it at that. She's got intentions. What's Julie just saying? It says just saying,
Because I
Jeremy.
said just saying. Julie knows. Julie knows. We're just saying.
That's why I read it.
We're just saying. We're not just doing.
Julie does not steer me wrong, so I was like, okay, I need to look into this. Alright, this is another regular road here.
Shane said karma gets us all. Yes, karma will get the person in the porta potty. Everybody's done something, right?
Carmageddon is tonight. I thought that I knew where we were until I just saw this house that I've never seen in my whole life. So yeah, like a lot of nights we're exploring out here. I'm already lost. See, this looks like an LA house, this white one. They buy these old pieces of land, bulldoze the house, and then put something like this there. These type of houses showed up everywhere in West Hollywood.
Wait, it's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
They have two front doors.
It's like one's a decoy, one just has like a pit with
No, I think
snakes
a lot of these are
under it.
duplexes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make more sense.
Because that big house had two doors and then it had a fence only around one half of the house. So the fence divided from the middle.
I bet if they have two doors, then they have two chains.
Uh-oh.
I think this is Cherry Creek. I think we just rolled up on Cherry Creek without even knowing it. Big, it really is. Alright, feast your eyes upon these lights. Anybody that's from this area, do they keep these lights on all the time?
I hope so.
I think I saw them first pop up September. Well,
I don't see why they
I wasn't
wouldn't.
even down here before that, so
I don't see why they wouldn't. Isn't the Grove in LA?
See,
Don't
look.
they keep it on?
There's a lady and a guy right here, both without hats. Because it's not even cold to them. He's like, I'll just put my hands in my pockets for 10
She's just
seconds.
wearing a light coat. Like almost like a blazer.
Oh, yeah.
She did look cold.
And then this guy doesn't need a hat right here.
Julie, I did see that about your mom. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope her surgery goes well tomorrow.
Prayers for Julie. Hold on, I need to check on something just real quick. Hold on.
It does look like we're in a Hallmark movie. It's very cold. So I just looked up TikTok.
Oh, now they're gonna spam you with like, oh.
A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S.
Oh, is it because
Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now.
Oh
But
my God.
But we are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. So I saw a news article headline that said that he might extend it for 90 days while they reevaluate or reassess.
We got some hugs going on right here.
Hey, Jack and Eve.
Oh, that's pretty close. It looks like we're Uber drivers that are on the... I'm just putting in an address. I'm sorry, bro. This dude... Oh, he almost slipped right there.
Oh. He thought we were valeting.
Yeah.
I get it.
He just went and he like had to throw a coat on. He's like, oh, who's rolling up on us right now?
Zach, I don't think they keep the lights up all year. Boo! They really should. Oh, wait. Did I miss a skirt?
Yeah.
Someone said there's a skirt.
There's a skirt right up next to this building right here. All right, first skirt of the night. We already have it.
See? I bet on it. It's like,
you did?
I said skirt and a longer jacket. Long jacket.
So that's why I brought Linda to make the correct predictions. Sonia, what up? Is that Sonia or Sonia? We have a Sonia in the chat, but this is a different one. Are you a Sonia or are you a Sonia? Oh, here's the group of people that were throwing hugs at, like Oprah.
Delta Papa, that's a dude. Are you sure? I didn't really look closely, but...
I hope it is a dude, because a little hair on the legs is what really warms it up on a night like tonight. Oh, here's the cherry cricket.
They had stockings on.
This is Duffy's cherry cricket right here.
Oh, that makes sense. They'll remove the lights before they get their leaves. Yeah, that makes sense. What is Duffy's cherry cricket? Is it a bar? Like a dive bar?
I don't know. I don't think anything in this area is a dive anything.
Well, look at it though.
The only diving around here is at Casa Bonita.
It looks like a crappy little bar, which is fun.
Hey, that's actually a good name.
Crappy little bar?
Meet me at Crappy Little Bar, CLB. ETA 10 minutes, CLB. That valet guy got so excited. He's like, oh, I can't wait to get in this warm
You can still access your data to download from TikTok, but that's it. So my sister will send me links to TikTok videos, and I click on them, and 90% of the time it takes me to like download it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
no, thank you.
Every time I click on it, it's like, please go to the App Store.
I'm like, nah.
This is a mama bobcat, cougar.
Looks like a cougar, or I don't know. I can never tell. It looks like a cougar.
It's reminding me of when that black cat walks under the white paintbrush and Pepe Le Pew is like, oh, you are a skunk. Oh.
It's an ancient hamburger place with a bar.
Ooh.
What a weird name. Duffy's Cherry Cricket Hamburger Place.
I would have to look it up because I've been seeing more and more that people are eating crickets worldwide. And
what do you mean more and more? That's always been a thing.
It's always been a thing with Fig Newtons. Like,
no.
If you're eating a Fig Newton and you hear that crunch, it's probably like a cricket head.
Go to different countries, hon.
Are you coming too, or I'm just leaving? Randy, thank you. Hi from Magnolia, Texas. Get something warm to drink. Peace, love, kind. Hey, thank you, Randy.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
Appreciate that.
Oh, it is a cougar.
Happy birthday, CMO. Tuesday is my ex-wife's birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday to everybody in the chat, especially CMO.
Yeah.
CMO Stadium.
You're only as old as you are in your mind.
Ooh, is that true?
No, because your body.
Oh, got it. For a second, I was like, oh, shoot, that's a game changer.
So if I'm as old as my body feels, I'm pretty old.
Really? How old?
I mean...
Like 26?
No.
Like 36?
90.
All right, so I've already missed a couple of the pre-planned destinations. So we'll just add a couple of unplanned destinations. I was hit on by a cougar in a bar, Delta Papa. So I used to go to X Games every year, and every year they've had a contract with Buttermilk Mountain, and that's one of the main, well, not one of the main, but it's a place that we had the event in Colorado, in Aspen. So people would know that X Games was going to be there every year at that time. So all of the Airbnbs, condos, everything is booked. There's people coming into town to go to the concerts. I think this year it's maybe DJ Marshmello or something like that. So my friends and I would work at X Games, and then they'd be like, oh, there's a Red Bull party over here at this bar or whatever. We would go inside, and it was packs of older ladies that you could just tell were recently divorced. And they were Night at the Roxburying dudes like me. Like, they would get a guy, like, because I look like everybody in Aspen. I look like every single person there. So I'd walk by, and then there'd just be like these older ladies that are doing what guys do to girls, but it was reversed. So it'd be like 4 or 5 older ladies all holding a drink, all like swirling the drink with the straw. Hey, what's your story? I would hear that a lot. What's your story?
That's such a lame pickup line.
Well,
so lame.
I don't even think girls need a pickup line. You just, hey. You had me at hey.
Pretty much. I mean, okay, look. Who wouldn't do that?
You had me at H.
First
oh, there's a cop right there.
First of all, if I were in that situation, I'm a single older. Sorry, honey.
I was gonna say,
okay, Jeremy died. I'm a single older lady.
Do you have a veil on, or is that your? That's your thing?
It's my pickup line. Is the veil? Excuse me.
Nice veil.
I'm in mourning. I need comfort.
If you were in Vail, Colorado, that would be super confusing.
Who wouldn't want a hot young thing? Like, come on.
Hot.
Like, not for a long-term thing.
Just as a bed warmer?
Yeah. Just, so
that was such an authentic, yeah. You're like, yeah.
Okay, those ladies, live your life. Do it up.
I mean,
do it up.
If I'm being honest, like, I encourage those ladies too.
Yeah.
Live your best life. If you need to.
Hey, if both people are benefiting, it's mutual, it's consensual. Do it up.
There's still some Christmas lights. Actually, we passed by here earlier. If anybody was with Linda and I when we were in this neighborhood a couple months ago, I took a turn down a one-way street. I was gonna say runway street.
Ooh. One way?
One way.
You ever say something so much that you just don't even know what you're saying, or it loses all meaning?
No.
You've never had that experience?
I've heard of it, but I...
What if you say like one way really fast? It stops sounding like one way. It's like, I don't know.
I need a better example.
I don't have a good example.
I can only understand if it's a great example.
Hey, Michelle. Let Linda drive. So Shane, Jeremy does not trust my driving, and rightly so. I've never been in an accident or anything like that. But
is that like a hitman that's
I haven't driven as much as Jeremy has. I don't, like, aside from a truck driver, for some reason Jeremy has done so many long road trips and...
Well, it's not for some reason. I'm the designated driver. I'm the sober one.
I just have not had to drive a lot in my life. I've got, I got my license at 16. Snow.
We're buffering, so I bet people just heard you say snow. I do see it's buffering. I'm getting us out of this area. We're over by Botanic Gardens. They already took their lights down, or they shut them off. One of the two.
Alright. CMO said she was divorced at 29. Todd said 38. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to be older to get divorced. But we're talking about like cougars, right? So technically a cougar is an older woman who targets younger men.
I'm thinking of cougars as like they're not playing games anymore. Well, that's maybe not true. They've switched from Milton Bradley to chess, like they're playing a different... Oh, look at the puppies over here.
I hope they're not out too long.
Oh, he thought about picking it up and he's like, nah.
Wait, Alexander, does she have an OnlyFans or any links? Are you asking about me? You can find me on Foot Finder, but you won't recognize me because it's just feet.
Yeah, if you've seen her feet before, Foot Finder is where you're gonna find her.
Yeah, I don't actually like to drive. I like to just chill. I'm too like ADD to drive. I just don't really pay attention, which sounds like horrible.
I pay enough attention to just barely stay out of jail. Yeah, it's pretty much like you either don't break any laws or you just don't get caught, right? That's just like one or the other. If you don't get caught, was it even illegal? Jeremy, you're a foot guy? No, I mean, no. I'm really not. I mean, of all the different body parts, I'm not really, that's not high on the list for me.
Zach, when I was 18, me and my friend went on a cruise, went to a bar, danced with some women in her 40s, and the first thing she said was that she was old enough to be my mom. Hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like 20 years ago, that's like ew, and now it's like, ooh, ew. It's a different tone.
Is not even old. I mean, if you're 18, you look at a 40-year-old and you know, it's more
40,
than half.
I think 40
more
is
than double your age, right? So
40 is the new 37, I think. Look at this haunted house right here. This is all like brick. You can see the ghost just steaming out.
Look at the little lions.
The peace sign right here. Why not?
Just
that should be the shirt. It's a peace sign and then it just says why not. And then people go, you know, I've never thought of it like that. So I think the last time that Linda was in this area is when she was taking me on a scavenger hunt for all of these Facebook Marketplace things. We met a lot of people with face tattoos. Whenever Linda decides to buy something on Facebook, she tries to go to the darkest alleys. It's this next turn. I'm like, okay.
So DARE programs in school taught me that people will give you free drugs, and I just thought they might throw something in with the Facebook Marketplace purchase, like a 2-for-1.
Yeah, Linda, she tries to buy stuff where she sees the shoes up on the telephone line.
They lied.
She's like, this is my kind of neighborhood.
People don't give you free drugs, and if they do offer free drugs, it's not really free. You know what I'm saying?
Message.
They're like, let me borrow your husband for a bit. I'm like, all right.
Who's seen the UFO helicopter rope video? I haven't. Can you search that? Put in UFO helicopter rope. I don't know what that means, but that's why we have Linda here tonight, to look up stuff like that. Ace Boogie, before I look it up, tell me what I'm about to see. I always, well, not always, but sometimes I ask people, like, if you were at a concert and the concert's, it's like the best concert you've ever seen, it's just about to be over, and then all of a sudden a helicopter comes in and they're lowering somebody down on a rope ladder, who do you hope is on that rope ladder? You hope it's Neil Diamond. That's all I can think of right now, Neil Diamond. Did the drones really disappear?
I don't see anything on the helicopter rope UFO. Oh, egg video? Is that?
I've seen the Go Fast UFO video and I've seen the Gimbal UFO video. To my eyes, those are both legit. The Gimbal and the Go Fast. Anybody that's just tuning in, welcome. It's about 9:40 here in Denver. Linda and I are just kind of doing a leisurely cruise around the city.
Oh my God, Mama Hills asked. Let me see where I... So what's the age gap for a cougar asking for a friend?
I don't think there is. I don't think there is one.
I don't think so. I think it's, you know, you're just... Well, actually...
As long as you dress up like a sultry teacher and then you have a lot of lessons in your planner.
I don't think there's like a specific age gap, but I think cougars will probably go, like, no matter how old you are, you'll probably target like young 20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they probably have a kid in their young 20s, so like, doesn't that mess with it a little bit?
What do you mean?
Like you drop your kid off at school and then pick up your boyfriend in the same location.
So?
Oh, okay. I was looking at your face. You're like, when is the scandalous part?
Yeah. What is the issue there?
I don't know. I guess
your kids are grown up. You're an adult. That 20-something-year-old is an adult.
Yeah, you're probably right. We're living in the future right now, so the old rules don't apply. Oh, look at the top of this building.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna try to put the orb right on her eye so it looks like she's a cyborg. Oh, right there. Right there. Linda is the best. Love when she joins the stream. Are there comments about me on there, or are they mostly just Linda? Every time I look down, it's...
The channel says Jeremy Reed.
Linda.
Last time I checked. Thames, what about the polyamorous? Yeah, do it. Like, if that's what you're in. I just think if it's not hurting anybody, it's fine.
If it's healing somebody, it's even better. So let's switch it to that. As long as you're healing somebody, it's fine. Linda means pretty. Daniel, what up?
Daniel,
JT.
It does. I'm 59. My girlfriend's 31. We have no problems with age gap. Yeah, as long as you're on the same page with most of the core values, then you should be good.
I don't even think you need to be on that page. I think you can just like what you like. Link up with other people that like that too. Alright, there is a place right over here that I want to show you. One thing about Denver when it gets this cold, there are a lot of fat bunnies that run around here. We're going to see some chubby bunnies at some point tonight. They go into these little tube air. Ooh, look at this. Oh, we're going to get stuck in here. Any pipes that you see, they go into these little pipes. So last night I saw, oh, look at the UFO in the top right. Look at the drones and the UFO.
Did they predict the future?
Mm-hmm. Well, they might have already seen the future and they're coming back to warn us. Look, I'm driving over a little snowbank here.
That's true. Jack said people need to heal before getting into a relationship after a bad one. That's true if you're getting into like a relationship, right? But you don't have to, you know, rebounds exist for a reason.
You going for the triple double? You need more stats than just scoring.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, because you have to.
Linda does a lot of passing, rebounding, and scoring, so she's trying to hook up the triple double on you. Oh, hold on, baby.
Snap.
Hold on.
Okay, so you're talking about like fat bunnies, chubby bunnies. Do people eat them here?
I hope not. I've seen a bunny hat. Oh, snow bunnies exist here. You know what snow bunnies?
Snow bunnies are like very like hot chicks on the ski slopes.
It's true, yeah. That is what it is. All right, now we're in the real Denver over here. Oh man, there's some good art. All right, let me see if I know how to get over here. See this big building on the left? You see the opening right there? See how it looks like there's an opening? You're gonna find out why there's an opening in a second. If I don't get lost. Yeah, you see how there's just that big opening and it doesn't really look right? Give me a minute 15 and then you'll figure out why. I think I might be lost again. Just even getting us over here was a trick. Oh my God.
Oh, I recognize her.
That's you. Here, look over here.
Don't you have a sticker of her? I think I have to.
Oh, that's pretty close actually. If we put a Duff hat on here, it might be similar. Oh, you're pretty, baby.
Shut
You
up.
look good tonight.
No.
Yep.
Shut up.
Wait, why did that light come on?
Because they saw you filming and they were like, hold up.
That's true.
What is that?
Hold up. Every time that I roll the window down, the temp goes down 20 degrees. Is that a nope? Hey, hold on. I need to try to figure out how to get us across the streets.
Oh, like super far to see the building?
Not super far, but... I think there's like an underground way that we just went over. I think I'm gonna take a left here and go underground. Alright, I'm a little bit lost right now, so we might not get there fast. Oh, I'm gonna run this. Oh, that was a pizza and music spot. Oh, you did it.
Okay.
So here's some art. Don't freeze. Hi, Linda. Ebony, what up? You gotta turn around. Train tracks on your right for a while. So I'm. Oh, this dude.
Oh,
he is mad. Oh. All right, now we're going underneath right here. So this is good. I knew because we were just on that hump. See, like that dude that honked. I think he's more mad at California than he is at us, because that California plate explains a lot, I think.
You California up my Colorado.
Don't California my Colorado, homie.
Guinea pig Lori. You can email Jeremy and just let him know it's for me. It's on his about this channel.
Yep.
Section.
Anybody that needs to get a hold of me can still email my old email, which is laoc310@gmail.com. All right, now that we turned around, I might be lost again. See how there's a Pepsi? See how this is a Pepsi distribution spot? There's a Pepsi and a Coke, all pretty close, like within a mile.
Hey, put in the chat, Coke or Pepsi?
Yeah, let me know. I just bought wild cherry Pepsi and Linda was like, why?
No. Okay, so people who have been here before when I'm here, you know I love Costco. So like 20 years ago, the food court had all Coke products in the food court for their fountain drinks.
Okay.
And then the Coke contract got too expensive, so they switched over to Pepsi. Pepsi to me, in my opinion, is very, very sweet, but it like in a bad syrupy way, and it also just automatically feels flat to me.
But some people take the cap off of like a 2-liter and get it a little flat.
I don't
like
know.
It flat.
I like Coke because it just has that good burn.
That is true. Like Coke, it feels like it's like a medicine in a certain way. It feels like it's burning toxins out.
Oh man, it's like I know not everybody drinks soda, but it seems like it's like pretty equal in the chat. But as I go down,
I never see people say clean your toilet with
More
Pepsi.
Coke, more
They say
Coke,
clean
more
your
Coke.
toilet with Coke.
Coke is also very effective at cleaning up blood.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, you know.
Okay.
Same.
Oh, I saw where we. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get in here.
Oh.
I'm gonna get in here and do like a sketch turn. I just saw where we needed to go, and we were headed in the wrong direction.
I think Coke.
Whoa.
I think Coke came up on top, just slightly, just slightly.
So if there's a third, Coke, Pepsi, what's the third? Is it like RC Cola? What's the third cola? Why would if there's got to be more than just Pepsi and Coke? What do people identify as the third cola? Okay.
Is there
Ooh,
even?
look at the motorcycle on the back of this. That's pretty cool. Coke cleans dirty battery terminals. See, nobody ever says anything about Pepsi cleaning stuff. Like, people clean with Coke.
GJ, try the European versions of Pepsi and Coke. Real sugar. Mexican. We have a lot of Mexican Coke in the U.S.
Am I driving on the
Yeah,
sidewalk
this
right
looks
here?
like you're going up on.
Oh,
Is this a parking lot?
It is now. Oh, this is a field.
Oh my god.
I'm driving in a field right now. Okay, wait. Before we get pulled over, this is what that building is. So it looks like there's a crack in the middle of this building, and that's what we were seeing from the side. Isn't that cool? RC Cola, yep.
Actually, yes, I do love Dr. Pepper.
So this is what I wanted to show everybody. This building is famous for looking like there's a crack in the building. And then everywhere where it's open is like an outdoor spot between the levels. I think that's pretty cool. And we need to get out of here before the cops see that I just made this into my own parking lot. Randy, Dr. Pepper. So yeah, we're a Dr. Pepper house. Right now in the fridge we have cherry Dr. Pepper. I need to get out of here because I think that there's a sprinkler right here to drive over.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I don't see any other tire marks in here. Oh my god. Don't tell anybody that I came in here, please.
It's not like it's documented or anything.
Yeah, we at least have that going for us. People are clipping that right now. LA Clippers.
You think
So,
that
yeah.
building, that cracked building has crack?
I doubt it.
That sucks. You think it has butt cracks? Yes, it does.
Okay, I used to love Tab back in the day. Wow,
Tab.
That's like what Bobcat Goldthwait drinks.
That's so funny. The pink can.
Yeah, everything else has made a comeback, like Tommy Hilfiger, all these old things. I wonder when Tab's gonna make a comeback. Somebody needs to email them and say it's time. Mexican Coke is amazing. So there's a place here, there's a burrito place that I like in town. It's called Illegal Pete's. They do Mexican Coke carnitas, I think. You can look it up for yourself, but I think they do Mexican Coke carnitas. Should we drive down here? That's probably a no. A friend of mine went to I said, let's go get a burrito. He said, let's go to Illegal Pete's. This is last week before we went to the Avalanche game, and I had a jersey on. I had a Makar jersey. The guy behind the counter said, oh, are you guys going to the game? And I said, yeah. And he was like, okay, cool. Then you get 2 free drinks, like bar drinks. So the friend that I was with, he ended up having 2 free drinks because I don't drink. What is this plate? Oh, this is a rental car, right?
Dang, Victoria, I have not thought about Crystal Pepsi in so long.
Oh, that's we're not on the same page with that. I think about Crystal Clear Pepsi probably once every 15 minutes.
Yeah, Mexican Coke.
I love Crystal Clear Pepsi.
Mexican Coke has cane sugar. That's what they're using. And then at Costco, sometimes they sell like a huge pack of Mexican Coke in the glass bottles, but sometimes they have Mexican Coke, Sprite, and Fanta all in one case.
Jeez, that's stacked.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a sad story. I was in Hollywood. This may be 3 years ago. I was visiting Jack, and I was at, I think it was Gelson's, and they had Crystal Clear Pepsi. So I bought 2. I bought 1 to drink, and then 1 to just have in my fridge for like 100 years. And he's like, what are you drinking? And I said, Crystal Clear Pepsi. Do you want to try it? And he's like, oh yeah, I've never heard of that. So I gave him my 2nd bottle of Crystal Clear Pepsi, because in my head I was like, oh, it's back. Like, I'm going to be able to find this again. He tries it, and he's like, he's from England. He's like, oh, mate, this is garbage. I'm like, okay. And then he poured it out and threw it in the bin.
Wow.
So in my head, I was just like, okay, you wasted that, but I'm going to be able to find it again. I haven't found it since. So, yeah. Sorry to bring everybody down with that really sad story.
Have you guys ever tried the Coke
Still not
cake?
over it. Oh, yeah, Linda makes
At
a Coke cake.
No, she said Coke cake at Cracker Barrel. So, yeah, so
Whitney Houston's favorite cake.
I've never been to Cracker Barrel, but yeah, usually what I do at home is I don't want to make an entire cake, so I just buy cake mix, and then whenever I want cake, I just
This lady's running on the ice.
In heels. I just put a little bit of the cake mix, a little bit of soda, and then I microwave it, and you get cake.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work, and then the first time that she made it, I think the first time you did it was with Dr. Pepper. It was really
Yeah,
good.
so depending on
Dr.
the
Pepper
flavor
cake.
of the cake, you adjust, right? So if you get like a vanilla cake, you can add orange soda, and then you have an orange creamsicle cake. If it's chocolate, I'll do Dr. Pepper or Coke, depending on what I have. You can replace, I think it's like you can replace all of the ingredients with a soda. So you don't need to have milk, oil,
And we always have Dr. Pepper.
eggs.
So right now at the house, we have strawberries and cream, Dr. Pepper. Oh my God, here's a pedicab.
Wow.
There's a dude on a pedicab. Yes, bro. So he was too cold to give me a thumbs up back. I know he wanted to. But he's like, you know what? I've already given up enough thumbs ups tonight.
Why was he even out?
Because of that, did you see that lady running in the heels? Like, he's looking for somebody just like that lady. I wonder if his prices are up, like surge pricing. You guys need a ride? It's $120 a block.
His hands are frozen to the handlebars for sure.
Oh my God. It's like the movie Saw. His feet are frozen and somebody is remotely controlling him from off-site. He's chasing the lady.
Yes, John works at a business center Costco. We sell Mexican Coke every day. So
That's the last time that we got it. We got it from Costco.
I took Jeremy for the very first time, his very first time to a business Costco. He's never been. And
I think it was in Westminster, California.
It was in like Fountain Valley. Is that where it's at? I think
it was Westminster, but go on.
Anyways, I took him to the freezer section to show him like the whole goats that are hanging. He was flabbergasted. He's like, why? Why are there whole goats? Like head to hoofs.
Yeah. It was like 1800 style. I thought we were playing Red Dead Redemption for a second.
Dude, I love the business center at Costco. There's just, it's like if you don't want the variety pack of something, you just go to the business center and you just get the one flavor of whatever that you like. It's amazing.
I'm thinking that Linda should probably start her own YouTube page where she just goes to Costco and reviews things, because she could just get our regular shopping list of stuff, but then be like, oh, I'm just trying these products for the stream. And then we could write it all off.
How much cake mix and soda do you put in the mug? Honestly, I just wing it, because you kind of just have to look at the consistency of the mix. You can see if it's too thick, you can see if it's too watery, and it also depends on how you like it, right? You can add less if you like a more fudgy brownie texture. You can add more and whip it.
I want to go right here, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is a Texas car. See the Texas plate? Look at the wheel wells. This is what my wheels look like right now. So see how much snow is in there? The snow is just packed. So he's just driving like with ice all around these low pros. That was me before I upgraded these tires. He's like Fast and Furious out here. He must be drifting.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, see? Right when I said that.
Oh.
Right when I said that, he started getting squirrely, like trying to make the back end flip out.
Smart.
See, I know a Paul Walker when I see one. I knew he was going to get his P-dubs on.
Bulbulls. That reminds me of, is it Kingpin? Where he's like, I milked the cow, and they're like, we only have a bull.
Yep. Oh, nothing. Hold on. Shoot. I hope that the stream didn't end. My phone just popped up and said that it's trying to connect to nearby Wi-Fi. We're right over by Putt Shack, and I think when I was here last time, I connected to their Wi-Fi. Hopefully everybody can hear me.
I thought sweetbreads were organs.
Sweetbread?
Yeah,
Really?
like if you go to a fancy place, like it'll be like fried sweetbreads. And it sounds delicious, but it's not. It's literally like organs, right?
Oh, look, it's another cherry and cricket.
Chitlins are intestines.
2 cherry and crickets in one night. And then this is Coors Field right here.
Sweetbread is brain.
Oh, yikes. Hold on, I need to wash the windshield. This is gonna be kind of sketch, because all that's gonna freeze. This is Coors Field here on the right. Shout out to Mama Hill and Shannon Hansen. I have a dream of bringing them here to watch a game. Oh, baby, look at the neon. The guy's gonna come in and slide.
Heck
Boom! Safe. See the top?
As
soon as he gets there, it says safe. It's like a McGruff house. Oh, he's out.
Yeah, that looks like he's out because the guy caught the ball before he made it to the plate.
Well, yeah, the first throw got there in time and he was safe. So technically, we're both right. Oh, Mr. Jesus says he's out. Yep. At least somebody's watching. Okay, this is Coors Field. I was over here one night on the e-bike, or actually, was that the night I was on a scooter? I think it was scooter night. I was over here and they had a Green Day concert. And this is on 20th and Blake. And this area is where I filmed the when the Denver Nuggets won the championship. That was right here.
Hmm.
I was chilling right here. Julie remembers. GH fan remembers. My dad's family used to make head cheese. Oh. Ace Boogie. Google saying could be the pancreas. Could be the
for
thymus.
sweetbreads. For sweetbreads.
Oh.
Lori, cool. I'll check Jeremy's email.
Jeremy wasn't Green Day and Journey. Oh, so yes, it was Green Day and somebody else, and then the following week was Journey and Def Leppard, I think, and that's the one that we saw in LA when I was driving by Pershing Square, and I heard Journey, and then I stopped, and it was actually Journey. Oh, I like the color on this. That's pretty.
That is pretty.
Negative 25 in Alberta. Oh my god.
That's too cold. That's like, you can't even be outside, really.
Look,
right?
this dude's not cold. He just a regular hat, hands in his pockets. Oh, look at this car driving on the sidewalk over here.
No, they're good.
You're good driving on the sidewalk? Are you kidding? That is illegal, baby.
That's alright. Just say,
All right,
they don't know.
Linda's gonna let him get away with that. I think it's illegal, but whatever. This dude doesn't need a coat. He's never owned a coat in his life. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Journey, I think this might be the tour bus right here. They're literally going on a journey in this bus. Yeah.
Is it cheaper to ride in the trailer?
Yeah. That dude had a hot dog cart.
CMO said, I love that you have happy memories here. That's so sweet.
That is sweet. I have both, actually. I'm telling you the more favorable ones. This street right here, so right before the light on the left, I was a bouncer for a couple weeks at this bar. The bar used to be called Soiled Dove. Man, shout out to the bacon wrapped hot dog homies out here braving it.
It's a little too early, isn't it?
For a bacon wrapped hot dog? Are you kidding me?
I just mean, like, are people already that drunk enough to, like, just chow down on that?
No, that's a good point. This is where, see this spot that says Jaguar Room? Upstairs is a rooftop bar. This place is called Chicken Tenders. Well, maybe it's Tony. This is Tony Tenderoni. Weren't you just saying that the other day?
What? Tony Tenderoni?
Yeah. Or were you saying Tony Baloney? Or were you saying Tony Spumoni? I can't remember. It was Tony something.
I would not say that.
You've never said Tony Spumoni?
I have never said Tony
Okay.
Spumoni.
Oh, they're playing some copyrighted music
yeah,
out
they
there.
Are. We better talk over this video.
He said, don't you open up that window.
We gotta talk over the music.
Don't you let out the antidote. That's what they're just playing. This intersection right here, Market and 20th, after the Denver Nuggets won the championship, I was right here, and just beyond this light, there was a shooting. 10 people got shot, and nobody reported on it except for me. I was the only one that reported on it. This lady is just wearing sweatpants out here.
You know, what's been weird is all the, like, recent stabbings in downtown Denver.
Yeah.
Like, why? And
whoa, did you see her breath? Look at her breath. Oh my goodness.
looks like she's vaping.
And she just straight up, she's like, you know what? I think I'll just do my sweats. Should be good.
She might have, like, you know, long johns underneath.
Baby, where are you going? I'm going to do like 8 hours out standing outside doing bacon wrapped hot dogs. All right, well, wear your sweatpants. Dang, look at the mag rims on this bike.
It's pretty cool.
Rolling mags out here.
Bird bike.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out the antidote.
It just says beer hall on the side of that building.
I like that. Just don't even bullshit. Just say, look, we got macaroni and beer, and that's it.
I'm just gonna buy a Hooters, and then I'll take out the T and replace it with a K.
Hookers?
Hookers?
Oh.
Hookers? Did you just say hookers?
Yeah. Well, in my head, I'm like, that could be a hookah lounge and like after hours spot.
Oh my god. Hookers.
I'm just trying to kill 3 birds with 2 stones here.
That's so funny.
We don't really start to care about the cold until it's -20. Jeez.
That sounds terrible.
That really does. Linda made a comment a couple weeks ago. She's like, when I breathe, it's so cold. The air in my lungs is so cold. Oh, this dude's on a scooter. Yeah, that's a girl with a cowboy hat. Yo. This has got to be the coolest person in Denver right now. Max speed on the scooter with a cowboy hat. No cares given. Watch him just dip this. Oh! Oh my God.
She just got so lucky.
She went like sideways and recovered it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because she needed to take that turn, and instead of just passing it, she decided to like lay it down. Wow, what a gangster.
Look, I still can't get over the fact that you said hookers. Oh my god, that's gonna live in my memory.
Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. Okay?
Everybody heard you.
No.
Everybody heard you.
Why is everybody parking on the sidewalk like it's just a normal thing? If I park on the sidewalk later, then they need to let me get away with it, because I've already seen a couple.
Where are the police? Oh, look at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, jeez. Let's go try to find the lady on the scoot. Oh, this is 16th Street Mall.
Oh, this is where everybody keeps getting stabbed.
Yeah. Free stabbing out here.
But
only for the holidays.
What's weird is like that happened at like between 5 and 6 p.m.
Oh yeah, Western stock show's going on. Maybe scooter lady was like, oh my god, I parked so far away. This scooter will save us some time. And she gets back to her car with no teeth because she's just been landing straight in her mouth. Don't you open up that window. You heard about the 16th Street Mall. Zippy, yeah. I think it was last weekend I was down here. Linda was like, 2 people just got stabbed right where you are. And I thought, oh, that's not good. Right in front of us is Larimer Square. Oh, you know what? Marco's Pizza's right here. We could get pizza after. That's where Dustin and I got pizza after the Nugs game. There's actually a lot of people partying. I bet these are people that are here for the Western stock show. This dude right here specifically, no gloves, no hat.
Is that why there was a horse trailer and cowboy hats?
Yeah, but they do those like horse-drawn carriage rides down here. So maybe they were just like going in for the night.
Yeah, so what I read about crime in Colorado is that a lot of the crime is what it's called, like stranger to stranger. So you know how a lot of places will have like you have an acquaintance or they know you in some way. Here it's just like random crime.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, like
In
literally
Colorado.
stranger danger. And stabbing, like, it's just such a weird...
Very intimate.
Yeah, it's very intimate. It's like your body is in contact with their body.
No, that's not how I stab. I'm not like hugging them and stabbing. Are you stabbing people in the back?
I'm stabbing and twisting, so you kind of have to have some leverage.
Oh my god, dude.
You can't just stab them and then take it out. If you gotta, come on.
Linda twists it so that it won't close up without stitches. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, that's a parking garage, sorry.
Yeah, stabbing is very intimate, so I don't...
We might need some bail money for Linda later on. She really,
if somebody is
really fits in down here.
If someone is attacking
stabbing.
me and I have to stab them, I'm stabbing to kill, right? Because they're attacking me.
Jeez.
I'm not attacking to disarm them. I'm like...
You've heard of like stab first, ask questions later? Linda, like, she's just already premeditating some stabbing.
You have to let them hit you first. That's the rule.
Is that why earlier you were melting down that toothbrush and sharpening it? I was wondering what that was. Linda always has like plan B and C ready.
I learned it in the clique.
Yeah, you did. Where I'm from, they call that a shank. Don't tell anybody. The guards are coming. Keister this.
Zach, do you look
I'm
him
like,
in the
Keister? What's
Zach said, do you look him in the eye? Yeah, if I
Oh, shit!
in the back. Oh!
Linda's SUV is right here. Dude.
Let's go.
Shank City right here.
That's like the free SUV or it's like the free limo you get to a strip club.
Oh, this lady's yelling at somebody right here.
Oh, she big mad.
Yeah. She's letting that Uber driver know. Your tip is just getting smaller and smaller. Okay, this is Union Station. I still haven't brought Linda here for the breakfast. There's some good breakfast. Look at what this is called. Struby? Struby Estabrook? That's a name. That's a name you don't hear very often.
Struby.
Struby?
Are you sure? I didn't see, but Struby?
I've heard of Sloopy. Hang on, Sloopy. Not a lot of people named Sloopy anymore.
Von Kroll. You should go to a rec room if you have one. That's like if you've seen like Office Space where they're just where they take their computers outside and they're just like beating them with bats. That's what a rec
room. I thought you said rec room.
It is called a rec room.
I thought it was called a break room.
A break room? No, I mean, I've never heard that, but you do break stuff. But a rec room, you like go in there and you just get all your rage out on random
Like I said, where's
items.
the restroom, not where's the rec room. Now all of a sudden everybody's just breaking everything that I brought in.
Rage room.
Rage room? That's pretty
cool. It's also called a rage room. I want a flamethrower room.
Ooh.
Right? Like, because you can go in, you have like, you know, you can get a bat.
Wait. Save these for the offline ideas.
I don't know.
Flamethrower room.
Does anyone know where there's a big like airplane hangar that is not being used? And
Ace Boogie said red
sale?
stapler.
Red
swing line stapler. Well, I was just telling Linda earlier, what we used to do in high school is we would take snow and pack it all around our license plate. So when it would get really cold out, we would take like a spritz bottle, spritz a bunch of water on the license plate, and then pack snow so that it turned into like ice all over your license plate. And Linda's like, why? And I was like, just, you know, I'm surprised you asked why with all the like criminal behavior that goes through your head. Mama Hill knows why.
It just seems like it's like a cowardly move. You're gonna do it.
Planning ahead. Cowardly move. It's called staying out of jail.
Yeah.
I'll be the coward bailing you out.
If you're a real gangster, you would like be able to evade the cops.
Well, I'm not a real gangster, so yeah. I'm going down.
Axe throwing, Jolene. Yeah, axe throwing's really fun, but be careful who you go with because the last time we went, somebody was very off target and the axe bounced back towards everybody.
That was you.
That was not me.
Oh, okay.
That was not me.
I was gonna say.
There's several videos of me hitting the bullseye. Not me.
It wasn't me because I was the one filming.
No,
the video.
you were good. You were good. I don't know who it was. I don't remember.
Okay, this is the backside of Coors Field where the Rockies play. See, that e-bike was not on Meg's. That Meg's e-bike Bird that we saw, that was special.
Yeah?
That was like aftermarket wheels on that thing.
How isn't that like a rent? Isn't that like an e-bike you rent?
Yeah, but somebody probably like took it home drunk and then they woke up and their uncle just put like Dayton's on it. We're not having a all regular market bike here. We need some aftermarket upgrades.
Jolene.
No stock bikes.
Everyone sings that song to me every time they hear my name. I'm sure they do.
Jolene.
When people hear my name, they go, "Listen, Linda. Listen."
When people hear my name, they go, "Nice to meet you, Jerry." And I go, "No, it's Jeremy." And they go, "That's what I said. Nice to meet you, Jerry." And I say, "Oh, it's Jeremy actually." And they go, "Jeremy's smoking pot today."
Yes.
Actually, they say grass. Jeremy's smoking grass today. Oh, he's safe.
Oh.
So we've pretty much done like almost everything there is to do. We're just driving around. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. I bet we have another hour in the tank before we go play some pool and maybe some bowling.
Pizza.
Some pizza, yeah, some pizza.
Wait, who likes, okay, so Jeremy likes a very thin, crispy crust. I like a super doughy crust, and the more bubbles in the crust, the better. And I don't like it to be overcooked, overbaked. Jeremy likes his to be like almost burnt and like a cracker. What do
Because I am what I eat. I like crackers.
That's funny. You made a funny joke.
Yer. I make my own pizza dough, princess. Hey, you need to invite us over. Can you heart that on here? Like and then heart and then read it to me. Jeremy, is there a summer party being planned? Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
I haven't disclosed that yet, but the answer is going on right here.
Trey, it's Detroit style. Is that like where it's like a casserole, pretty like super deep dish? Is that what?
And is it Michigan style that's thick? Oh, this dude just sped past me and now he has to slam on the brakes for the light. Let's see how cool he is when I get up here.
Deep dish Little Caesars. It's like 50. It's I think. Oh my God, honey. I think thin crust won out. Like I think more people like the thin crispy. But I like doughy. I like doughy bread too.
I thought he was pulling the guy over. He's assisting the tow.
Oh look, Marquee Pizza. Oh wait, you've taken me there.
I don't think so.
Not inside, but we wanted to go in and check it out and it was closed.
We went to Zanzibar right behind here to play pool. Do you remember that? That's before we lived here. That was March-ish. Jeremy, repeat his answer. It was interrupted. What was I talking about? I like thin pizza. Maybe that was what the question was.
So, if anyone missed his joke.
No, you don't have to repeat the joke. I'll have another joke at some point.
A better joke?
Yeah. Well, not better.
Chicago
but
deep dish, Detroit square pizza. Oh, right.
Does anybody remember the Bigfoot pizza in the 90s? The big square pizza from Pizza Hut? Do you remember that?
Yes.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
You were in like 3rd grade when Bigfoot Pizza came out.
Actually, I used to do a lot of pizza buffets, like Godfathers and Round Table.
What about Shakey's?
Shakey's? No. Shakey's is crap.
Hey! It's true, but...
Shakey's is like a, what is that little rat pizza place?
I think at Shakey's you can actually order hair on the pizza. That's...
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Rat pizza.
Rat pizza. Extra cheese on my rat pizza, please. You want extra cheese, and you just like pull down your glasses.
Oh, the answer for summer party was buffered.
Oh, yes. There will be a summer party, but first we need to pull off a winter party here in Colorado. I want to do a putt shack party. Todd, you should come out for that. We had somebody at the Christmas party drive out from, was it Ohio? I think it was Indiana. Mm-hmm. And the gentleman and his wife that drove out from Indiana, the gentleman won the Buc-ee's Stuffy that had a Santa beard, which everybody that knew that was a possibility wanted that. Actually, I wanted it. I wanted to take it out of the raffle and keep it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Ham and pineapple, true Canadian favorite. Yeah, Canadian bacon.
I do like that, but I actually like pepperoni, pineapple, jalapenos, ricotta cheese topping.
Yum, ricotta, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Yum.
What about, in Canada, do they say American bacon for regular bacon? Like, do they call ham just bacon? And then when you're eating actual bacon, do they say, and give me some American bacon on there?
Would they need to?
No. We're all oot of Canadian bacon. You want some Yank bacon? That's what they call it. Yankin. Yankee bacon.
Anchovies on half the pizza.
Ooh, that sounds terrible. Okay, this is where, right in front of us is where the pizza spot is that we might hit up after. Don't wait for us.
Wu-Tang life. So I don't really like hot fruit. Like I don't
yes,
like.
You do? What are you talking about?
No, I don't.
You love hot fruit.
Like.
What are you talking about right now?
No, I don't like. I don't. If I had to eat a fruit pie, I would. But I don't particularly.
Of course, you like hot fruit.
I would not choose.
Do you like spicy jam, like pineapple jam?
No, temperature, like baked fruit.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't really like the texture that it turns into, but for some reason, pineapple and pizza, it's like, I don't know, dry it out enough and small. Like, it's not like the whole thing is pineapple. It's just like little tangy bites here and there. So
Jeremy, are you hot fruit? That's a good question, actually. I've never had somebody ask me if I was hot fruit.
He's hot and fruity.
No, that's not true. I'm gonna have to go back and take that part out. Be like, we buffered through that.
Somebody clip that.
No, don't clip that. Why are you telling them what to clip? No, don't clip that. Hey, this is where we're gonna go see some opera right here. This is the arts complex where the sophisticates go.
Oh.
Have you seen the big... I took you to see the Big Blue Bear. You've seen it.
Does it have big blue balls?
It does not.
Oh, that's too bad. It's unrealistic. Or is it, or is it female? Is it female?
Well, this is the second digital billboard that I've seen here on the left.
Oh, it's very
This was
large.
the first digital billboard, so Colorado's trying to be like California with the digital. Ooh. But I didn't notice this one before. You see how there's a credit card right there? Earlier I was hearing that people that drink bottled water, people that regularly drink bottled water, they drink up to a credit card's amount of microplastics per week. So if you're somebody that drinks a lot of water out of plastic bottles, you're most likely putting a credit card amount of microplastics into your body. Did you know that?
I think everything has microplastics.
You're probably right.
I still think you can avoid it. They found like, don't they find microplastics in like sperm even?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
not the research I was doing, so I don't know.
I just thought that was a weird thing to have studied. Like,
Hopefully we just buffered in that area right before she said that. Linda and I are definitely researching different things. If you're gonna state, I wouldn't roll down the window, but it's up to you. Okay, so I'm out of the car. Sorry about her comments there. I'm the PG one, and Linda is the NC-17 commenter. It's cold out here. This is, ooh, look up here. Are these drones up here? We have some UAPs flying in. Oh my goodness, it's cold. So here's the slow pan up. On Facebook Marketplace here in Denver, people sell this bear. It's like a 3D printed bear. And I went over to visit my cousins, and they had some bearded dragons, the reptiles. And then my little cousin up against the, look at Linda has the window down. What the heck? Okay. Hi. I think Linda's mile high tonight. We might need to get her a cup of coffee. This is the light rail. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh my God. Here's what we're driving. California plate and a bike rack, so it looks like we just came from summer. Dude, that was so cold.
you are not dressed for this.
Oh. Well, how's this car so clean in front of us?
Oh, they just came out of a garage, right? No?
They just came out of a car wash. Rocky Mountain National Park. Look how clean that is. I didn't even look behind when I reversed. I just thought everybody would jump out of the way if they needed to.
Yeah, Jetta Jade, I love that bike rack. Love it.
Yeah, Linda's not a fan of that bike.
And also,
ooh, look at the cakes.
Wu-Tang Life, I have somebody who has agreed to delete my browser history upon my death.
Ooh, nice.
So, we should be good.
Is that a service? Ooh, you should provide that service. Dead Man's Switch.
How do I know when they die? Like, who notifies me?
Yeah, that's a good call. How am I gonna get through here? We're in Broncos country right here.
Nothing like a good bike rack.
Hey. Actually, Dustin hit me up the other day, and he was like, "Hey, can you go with me to look at this bike?" And I go, I don't need to go with you. Oh shoot, oh no, it's not one.
Yeah.
I go, I don't need to go with you. And he goes, well, actually, I wanted you to put it on your bike rack.
Oh.
I was like, oh, now I see why I got invited. Here's the light rail. Oh shoot.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. Oh my God. I was just on the tracks right there. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to be out of the chat for a minute.
Living on the edge.
Yeah. I'll let Linda handle the chat while I try to stay off the tracks.
Ooh.
Sheesh. They need a sign here that says don't park on the tracks. Or maybe that's their plan. Big Cheese, what up? Todd, Stag, Zippy, LE and Matt, if you're in here, what up? Shout out to Linda providing the NC-17 comments for us tonight.
That one guy didn't have a jacket on. It can't be that cold.
Dude, it is cold. When I just got out to film that bear, that's about as much as I could handle.
Let's see what my phone says. My phone says -1. It's my first time in negative temperatures.
Oh, Kentucky. Sorry, I can't get it to zoom in. Kentucky Seuss. Thank you for the membership. 13 months. Oh, -1 in Denver.
It says -1.
But it feels like -17 to me.
Ooh. It's so cool.
Wu-Tang Life, your live stream would have went viral. Live streamer hit by a train. I don't know. It's got to have the right kind of clickbaity thumbnail for it to go viral.
It wouldn't have been a big enough hit to have gone viral.
I went parking on the tracks and this happened, ... And then a picture of my face like doing the Home Alone. Hands on my cheeks.
Sherry, that's so sweet. Y'all need a hot tub.
That's so true.
Mm.
I'm surprised the universe hasn't put a hot tub in our path. Out of everybody, we need a hot tub. We would put a lot of miles on a hot tub.
They have those 2-person hot tubs where you face each other.
That sounds...
Can we customize it so we face away from each other?
Hey.
Back to back?
Yeah.
Our own headphones and TV screens?
Maybe.
Or our own PlayStations.
Okay, what do you call this building right here on the right?
Oh.
What does that look like to you? Kind of looks like a mailbox.
I don't know.
I call it the cheese grater building. I think I'm the
It's-
only one though.
I can't describe it. It's like a, I don't know, the holy building.
Looks like fish mouths. The holy building. You could probably get a tax write-off. Anything.
I don't like it.
Anything religious, you can get a tax break.
What's that phobia where you don't like a bunch of like holes?
I'm surprised you don't know that. You're the one that's always bringing that up.
It's at the tip of my tongue.
So there's a little bit of snow on the road here, which kind of surprises me. Usually this is one of the ones that they clear. Ooh, I just saw a helicopter. Look, just past the building up there. A helicopter just
Josh
went by.
said it looks like
Whoa.
it looks like a bunch of mouths screaming.
Oh, it's true. I was going to go right there, but then I just saw the moon. The moon is huge tonight. Ooh.
Trypophobia. Yes, Jetta J, that's right. Whole cluster.
CA Beaver Forden, thank you so much for the membership. Are you hungry?
A little.
Do you want some Bambinos?
What is that?
The little slider. Oh, there's a cop next to me. The sliders from Good Times Burgers.
No.
They're good.
Like the White Castle?
Bacon Bambinos. Oh, you already did have them. Oh, the cop was just like next to us and then he just gunned it. Jeez, dude. So we're on Colfax right now.
Oh, he gunned it to get in front of you.
Anyone's seen the moon tonight? It's huge. It's not full, but it's very large.
Where is it? Behind us?
Oh, no, straight. Look underneath the stoplight.
Oh, I see it. That is big.
Okay, this is the moon under the stoplight right here. It doesn't look as impressive on the phone, but that's not a street light. That's the moon. Oh yeah, we could get some cheese curds. Does this sound good?
You should give the cop a sticker.
A get out of jail free sticker.
Let me go clean his plate off.
We'll put it right on his license plate. Linda wants pizza. Yeah, we should do pizza. We should do.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait for, because it's not about the slice. You have to go there and wait for like 20 minutes.
And I don't want to wait for our pie to be over.
What's everyone's favorite French fry?
I like Wendy's because Wendy's is strong enough to scoop up some Frosty.
That's true.
Final answer, Wendy's.
They also leave the skin on. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But McDonald's will always be the best fry. The flavor, don't they like do something crazy like they soak the fries in sugar water or something?
Ooh, I hope so. That sounds delicious. We need to try that with other things.
What a movie villain does.
That's like what a mob boss is doing right now.
7-Eleven pizza, yum.
Okay, here's Good Times Burgers to the right. I kind of want a Bambino Supremo.
All right, go.
Here's Linda's favorite spot, the One Up Arcade.
Did
you know they have skee ball in there?
I love skee ball. Arby's. Yeah, Arby's, like the curly fries are pretty good.
So here's the concert venue that I've been to more than any other venue, the Fillmore.
Bun Huggers in Flagstaff.
Oh, Gavin Adcock is going to be there? I've never heard of that.
Chick-fil-A. Five Guys. Yeah.
Five Guys is good.
Ooh, Smash Burger switched back to beef tallow. That is good to know.
Are these guys getting into a fight right here? That looks like very aggressive hand signaling. Oh, I just ran over the curb.
Oh, you did.
And that lady looked at me like, what a noob.
I'm gonna be quite overly honest. That lady did not look right in the face. Like the expression.
Should I just do Bambinos and then we're good?
Like she just wasn't okay.
Thank you for choosing Good Times. Please take your time and order when you're ready.
Hi, can we please have an order of the Bambino Supremo?
Sure. You want a combo or just 3 sliders?
Just the 3 sliders, please.
Anything else?
And then also an order of cheese curds.
Okay.
And then also an Oregon blackberry shake, a small.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make it a combo, okay?
Oh,
That'll
hell
be
yeah.
a little cheaper.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah. And a small Oregon blackberry shake?
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, your total be $19.43, please. Okay?
Thank you. It's a good year.
Zach said, damn, just throwing shade. I didn't mean it like in a bad way. I just mean like it looked like she was like lost or something. Maybe lost in thought.
Maybe lost in translation. Oh, he's pumping the Oregon blackberry sauce in there. Yeah. Have you tried their green chili? Blackberry and black cherry, my favorite flavors. Yum.
Yum.
You forgot my drink. I'm done. I'm going home.
Hello.
Hi.
Got you go to 1943.
Thank you for the combo, man.
Sure. And then here's the shake for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, you got the time.
Oh.
That's weird.
It's not really that weird. Come on, let's see if this one
Sorry.
works.
It's alright.
I accidentally.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Oh, we're live streaming and my card just got declined.
No.
That's embarrassing.
I'm checking and
Yeah. That happens.
No, I accidentally.
It's okay.
Do they have this in California? No. Right?
No. They just have great times in California. This is good times. Also, they have Giro Z right here.
What'd you call it?
I called it Hero Z.
Hero?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it a euro?
What year is it? 2025? It is a euro. You're right. So this concert venue in front of me, the Fillmore, this is where I grew up seeing concerts. And then my mom would wait where we are right now. She would wait in the Good Times parking lot for my friends and I. Shout out to my mom. She's still a legend for doing that. And then my friends and I would, so when we went to the concerts, they would take our chain wallets. They'd make us take the chain off the wallet. And then we would wait after the concert to upgrade to better chains.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Have a nice day.
Oh, dang. Remember this blackberry shake is way too thick for the straw.
Yeah, we'll just let it melt a little bit. It'll be fine. Shout out mom. Yeah, I had a really cool mom. So my mom used to make a lot of banana bread and a lot of zucchini bread. And she had one of those pans that would make like 5 or 6 loaves at a time, like little mini loaves. And we would gift those to people. So you don't make friends with lettuce, you make friends with zucchini and banana. I haven't heard of any of those people.
Oh, here's an axe throwing spot.
Oh yeah. Should we go in?
It's empty.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey Arturo, how are you?
Arturo, what up?
Alex, I am not from Colorado. This is my first real winter. I've never had to shovel snow. I've never really had to drive in snow. I've never been. I didn't even have a winter coat, like a snow coat.
She's never said burr and actually meant it. Burr. Oh, here's Crazy Horse Bar. I thought we would be some of the only people out here. There's actually quite a few people out here.
Steph, I feel you. I miss my mom too, and cancer does suck. With you there. Everyone who lost a parent, feel for you. Zucchini bread, love zucchini bread. I think just hiding vegetables and anything delicious is the way to go.
So this is a lot of Subaru STIs here, and then they take the Subaru off of the back. That's a common thing. So
Why?
just so that you can get away with more. You should know why.
Jeremy, the
More
Vegas
villainous.
Dawn channel mentioned you tonight. Good mention?
Vegas Dawn channel. Shout out to Vegas Dawn. Hopefully it was a good mention. This place is called Cox on Colfax.
Snow Angel? I don't have snow pants on. That would be way too cold.
Linda and I, if you're in the members only section on my channel, probably 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we were doing some live streaming in Vegas, and we took the live stream on Big Shot, which is that big, is it like an enclosed Ferris wheel? It's like a gondola Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it's huge.
We had kind of sketchy reception in there, but if you go to the magnifying glass on my channel and just put in Las Vegas, there's probably a couple of live streams there. We used to stream in Vegas quite a bit.
The windows were filthy.
Where?
In that,
Oh, yeah, you're
on,
right.
on that little ride thing. I was like, wait, we're paying to go on this for the views, and the windows were filthy.
Mmm. Yum. Wow, that's so good.
That was really good.
It's not worth the price, but really good. Mmm.
Oh, he said you sucked.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding, just kidding. He said
Oh.
he said you're really cool and he respects you a lot.
I was gonna say he must be a regular. It sounds like somebody that knows what they're talking about there.
Sherry, I was born in Orange County, and I moved to Seattle, to the Seattle area, so Pacific Northwest, to live there for a number of years.
Pete's Kitchen right here.
And then I always missed California. I can deal with weather, I just can't deal with gray. So that's why I love, you know, that's why I was okay moving to Colorado. With the weather, it's beautiful, I like the changes, but mostly I like that it's super sunny. The gray and the rain were a little much. Run!
Run, bro. This place has been here forever. Lion's Lair. Oh no, this is where the incident is going down. In the lair. Oh, maybe in the CVS, because I see a security guy out here.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's happening in the alley.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, snow is better than rain. Also, Pacific Northwest, super beautiful. Like lots of great things to do, a lot of good food. I can't do a wet cold. Like it is cold here for sure, but if you bundle up, you're fine. No matter how much I bundled up in Seattle, it was like this wet cold that still like seeped through everything down to your bones. I just couldn't do it.
It chilled your bones.
It did.
Okay, so here's where this incident is happening. There's a little alley. You think I should walk up there?
You want to walk up there?
I do not
you
want
were,
to walk. I don't want to.
You were just super cold, like walking.
Yeah, but I have that cheese curd in my system now.
Oh, let's go give some cheese curds to the firefighters.
No. Those cheese curds are like 35 cents each. Each bite is like a quarter. Oh, look at the roof on this place right here. Oh, here's the burrito place I was talking about. So this is called Illegal Pete's. And this is where they have the Mexican Coke. I think it's Mexican Coke Carnitas, but I know that's wrong. It's Mexican Coke something. And then this place has been here ever since I was a little boy. Pete's Kitchen, open 24 hours. We used to do a lot of IHOP. There used to be a place here called Furs Cafe. F-U-R-R-S, Furs. But Pete's Kitchen is legendary.
Oh, nice. Steph is in Eastern Washington, like Spokane area. Spokane. I think Walla Walla's over there.
Walla Walla for sure.
Yeah, D-Man says he lives in Seattle. Agrees, snow's a lot easier to be in than the rain. Cold rain for sure. Erica, yeah. I think you're in LA, so we'd have to, if we did meet up, we'd have to be at one of Jeremy's parties. Cheese curds keep you warm.
Cheese curds over gloves for me. Instead of gloves, I just have a order of cheese curds in each hand. It works out.
Just grip, like hold it like this.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to show you a little piece of art.
What are whisker biscuits?
Ooh, I don't know. Whisker biscuits? Those are just two words I've never heard next to each other.
I used to love Wiener Schnitzel. You know what? For some reason, I just love corn dogs so much. So
I thought you were going to say I love schnitzel.
Oh, I do like schnitzel. But yeah, corn dogs, for some reason. Has anyone in the chat tried Korean corn dogs where they like deep fry potatoes on the outside of it? So instead of like the regular cornmeal, they'll put like potatoes on the outside. And
you know what? I started seeing those in Orange County. There was one in Costa Mesa. Like right before we left, I would see a bunch of those.
They're so good.
Alright, we're in a sketchy area. This is a sketchy alley, but it's gonna be worth it at the end. There's a Nikola Jokic art mural over here. Or there was. I don't know if it's still here. See this little house? This is totally Denver to me. Just a brick house. Just a brick.
But I think that's everywhere. Everywhere has these brick houses.
Especially in England. That's pretty much all they have. Oh, look at the pink shark.
Yum.
Oh, it's an anarchist shark. Interesting.
A whisker biscuit's another name for a lady part.
Oh. Okay.
Whisker biscuit and Wiener Schnitzel. Oh.
Okay.
Whoosh over my head.
All right, so here's the painting. This is Michael Porter Jr. Does anybody know about his brother? Michael Porter Jr. had a brother in the NBA. I think he played for the Raptors. And he got caught Pete Rosing. He got caught like shaving points for the spread. And NBA kicked him out forever. He has a lifetime ban from the NBA. And I think he's going to do some jail time. I think he has up to 20 years he could do. And then this is my guy right here, Jamal Murray. Jamal is one of the reasons why we have the championship. But the real reason we have the championship is this Serbian fellow right here. Is that Jeremy Lin on the end? Oh, that's Braun. They made Braun look like Jeremy.
It's weird.
I went and saw Jeremy Lin during the height of Lin's sanity at Madison Square Garden. So my cousin used to live in New York, and I was there visiting, and that was when the Jeremy Lin stuff was going crazy. And I went and saw a game at MSG. It was incredible. And then not too long after that, Jeremy Lin kind of fell off. And I think now he's in China playing. Remember how hyped all the Asians were that Jeremy Lin was like balling in the NBA?
Yeah.
It was like Yao Ming.
Why weren't people as excited about Yao Ming?
Oh, they were. It was just that he's so tall. There's a new guy, I think he's coming out of college, but when he puts his hands up with the ball in his hand, it's pretty much right there at the rim, so he just doesn't even have to jump. Jamal Murray came back from an injury, won a championship a year later. So that was one of the things, like, the championship team that we made the run with, a lot of those people were drafted onto the Nuggets. So we didn't pull all these extra people over. We have Russell Westbrook now, but we won with a lot of people that were here originally.
Should we get a tattoo on stream?
You want a neck tattoo?
Face.
That's a good idea, actually. That would really warm you up. Did you see the spider on the roof right there?
Oh, yeah. Why?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why?
They just left it up after Halloween.
There are a lot of Papa John's locations here. I thought Papa John's was popular everywhere, but I think it's just more popular here. Ooh, let's look at what's in their trunk here.
A body.
Just a hand with fingernail polish hanging out. Oh, the concert just let out. Look at all these people. Oh, you can see them all piling out of the Ogden. Wow, so everybody's gonna think we're the Uber. I really like this venue here, Ogden Theater. I've been to many a
We are the Uber to take you to Wiener Schnitzel.
Uber. We are here for the Uber. Oh, she's pointing. Is it that one with the wheels on it? No? Oh, okay.
Is it that one that doesn't match the color that's on the app?
Oh, they might have switched license plates. It's probably a good suggestion.
Here's another thing you can do to pick up some quick cash.
We might need to.
We can sell these cards.
After our credit card got declined, we might need to.
We have been. So I've never been to a hockey game. Jeremy took me to my first Avalanche game. To an Avalanche game was my first hockey game ever.
How would you think?
It was cool. Like, the only thing I knew about hockey was from, like, Mighty Ducks and Happy Gilmore. And Happy Gilmore is a golf movie, so that didn't tell me much about hockey.
That's why you kept yelling, do the flying V. I was like, baby, this is not Emilio Estevez coaching right here. Like, they don't know the flying V. Emilio.
I like Emilio.
That should be your first merch shirt. I like Emilio.
Emilio's awesome.
There's a movie that he wrote. And ooh, look at this one.
Oh.
Looks like a Chick-fil-A nugget. I
already gave up on it.
Oh. We finished each other's sandwiches. Oh. Emilio wrote this movie called Men at Work. He wrote it for he and his brother Charlie Sheen. Mm-hmm. Such a good movie. He doesn't need the Sheen name. He's like, I'm gonna make Estevez famous. He's the only one that I know of.
He was like, I'm ethnic. It's like, yeah, you are.
He doesn't look ethnic to me. He just wanted that scholarship money. D Mighty Charging Bowl.
Woo! Boom, boom.
You see these little benches on the sidewalk? I used to do my little 5-0 grind right here.
Delta Papa said cheese turds. I like that.
Hey. These little cement features here have some marks on them from my 90s skateboard. And then the security guard would run out of that door right now and say, get out of here. How many times do I have to tell you? And we would always have a candle in our pocket to rub onto a curb like that so that it slid better. What's wrong with Charlie? Drugs catch up to him. There was actually an incident. He was married to Denise Richards, and they were here in Aspen, Colorado. And Denise Richards made like a 911. This is how I remember it. Look it up for yourself. But I think Denise Richards made a 911 call. And she's like, I need help. There's a crazy guy out here. And they're like, all right, we'll send somebody over. And she's like, it's Charlie Sheen. I think the dispatcher was like, really? Like Charlie Sheen?
Wait, did you see that billboard?
No.
It's Relentless Pursuit of Justice, and the phone number is 444-4444.
Just keep hitting the number 4 until you see me pull up.
Hit the number 4 until you hear it ringing.
Faux. Ooh, look at this one. This is like the batteries not included house they decided not to sell.
Ooh.
And here's Homer Reed LTD.
Oh, sick.
Dope. Homer Reed. Oh, look at this dude. Bro, what?
Do it up.
How did he know that I was going to let him get away with that?
Wait, do we have kids? No, we don't. We have a
Nope.
cat. We have a cat that acts like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little baby that says no. It's defiance.
If we did have a kid, what would we name it? Amelia?
I've never thought about it. We're not having kids.
But if we were having kids, what would we name it? Okay, let's say it's a girl, like Ethel, Ingrid, Kathleen.
What is this? The
Margaret.
50s?
Yeah, it's the 50s. Then when we go to a diner.
No, I mean that about Ethel. I don't think I've known an Ethel that was young.
Well, that's why it's a cool throwback name.
If we had a little girl.
Oh, somebody's driving right here with their lights off.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever wanted children, so I've never thought about children's names.
Wait, this person said you're never having kids? ? Yeah, we're not having kids. That's off the table for me. I don't really even know if I've grown up all the way. Like, I think Linda already has a kid. I just am a kid with a driver's license. Oh, all these people are just walking in the road. And there is a place right on, yeah, you got it. Just on the other side of that orange. Oh, buddy.
He almost slipped looking back. Oops.
He did. Don't look back in anger. So this is 16th Street Mall that's under construction.
This is where the stabbings happened.
And this is the cabin where the stabbings happen.
Yeah, so the kids thing, that's a no from me, Dad.
Yeah,
I love kids. I do love children. I just feel like if you're on the fence, you shouldn't do it.
Well, we already don't have money. So it's like we're barely scraping together our own survival cash. If we had a kid and then the credit card was getting declined, that would be a worse night than it is tonight. But actually, if you looked in our fridge, it would look like we had a kid. We've got like Uncrustables and it just looks like a fridge full of snacks.
I have a lot of nieces and nephews that I love to borrow. I used to teach kids, and for the most part, it was awesome, loved them, but not like constant.
After all the comments that you've heard Linda make tonight, are you happy that she teaches kids?
Taught.
Okay. Is that why the generations are so wild right now? They're like, we had this one teacher that really opened up our eyes.
First of all, I did a lot of arts and crafts and singing with them, so they are probably okay.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of like things to consider too. Like there's a lot of genetics.
Oh, that car just almost hit that. Oh my God.
They really did.
That car tried to turn down this street. Look, we're gonna block them.
This is a one-way, sir.
Nope.
Or ma'am.
That's a no.
Sir.
Just say dog, and then it could be either one. That's a no from me, dog.
Yeah. Poor.
If you walked into our place right now, you would think that we had kids, because it's just video games and Legos in our apartment. He pulled a Jeremy. That's so true.
That is
Tila
true.
Sarah, what up? That's probably somebody that's watching the stream. They're like, oh, he'll recognize this.
Yeah, we have 9 nieces and nephews. Mostly on my side, because I have 5.
I have 1.
I have 5 older siblings.
I'm contributing 1 to that stat.
Oh wait, and wait. The 10th one is coming in May.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're gonna have
So,
double digits here.
We're gonna
in
have
May.
10 kids that we can borrow anytime we want. Just had 3 of them visit over the break, and one of them, actually 2 of them, they're sisters. They're like, Mom and Dad, can we fly back by ourselves and visit?
They're like, can we fly back when you guys are out of town and we'll just house sit your place for you?
It's pretty awesome. I think my favorite age for children is probably like between like 1.5 to like 4 or 5. I really like toddlers. I like them when they start like walking and running and they start getting their own personalities, start talking.
I like when they can use the restroom on their own.
Yeah.
That's a big milestone for me.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, look at this bike homie right here. What is he doing? He's delivering food.
Is he? Oh, I saw butt crack.
Where'd you get frostbitten? On crack of my ass. That must have been so cold.
Should have thrown a cheese curd in there.
Hey, that would have warmed him up. It's gonna end up back there anyway. You might as well just cut out the middleman.
Sir, you shouldn't dress like that in public if you don't want to send the wrong message.
Linda and I were watching fail videos a couple weeks ago, And one of the videos was there was like a group of kids and they were sitting at a table and there was a guy pretty far away that had he was sitting down and he was showing a lot of butt crack. In slow-mo, I think they threw like a quarter or something and it went right into the perfect angled spot. Oh, this is the fire station, number 4.
What does 5280 mean?
So that's the height of Denver. So Denver's a mile high in the air, 5,280 feet above sea level. So if you watch the Denver Nuggets game on the basketball court, it'll say 5280. The jerseys have started saying 5280. It's kind of like a wink and a nod to people that know a little bit about Denver. If you're a local and you say 5280, people know that you're talking about Denver. And then if you're not local, people are like, what's 5280? It's a very wise decision. Trying to raise kids on government assistance is not a good life for real. Still inflated society will reduce the population. I thought that the population would be reduced too with more people like Linda and I that decide not to have kids, but I think a lot of the wrong people have kids. We're going to be at 10 billion pretty fast.
Oh, good night, Mets fan. Have fun at church tomorrow.
Mets fan, thank you for chilling with us.
Yeah, I don't know. The kids thing's hard to...
Oh, you see this? See how it says hostel?
Uh-huh.
My friends and I used to go stay at hostels. So in high school, we took a trip out to San Francisco. This is when I think I was 17 and my brother was 18. We took a road trip from here to San Francisco because my brother was writing a book on skate parks. And so we hit up every skate park from here to San Francisco. There's a big skate park in Grand Junction. We went to all these different spots. And I can't believe his mom let us go. His mom had just leased a Mazda 626, if anybody remembers that car. And she was like, where are you guys gonna stay? And my brother was like, oh, we're staying at all these hostels. And his mom, we had a book. So actually my sister was the one that hooked us up. My sister used to stay at hostels all over the place. And so we had a book that showed all these hostels and it was kind of like a Yelp reviewed thing. We stayed at free, some of them you pay. It was $15, and then down in the living room area, they had a keg of beer. And then for breakfast, they had bagels and cream cheese. The reason that meant so much to me was because we didn't have money for breakfast then. So we used to actually set our alarm, get up, have breakfast. Total game changer when you're poor and you have a good breakfast like that. And then on that road trip, we had my friend's, his mom's Mazda 626. We were sitting at a stoplight and we get rear-ended hard. And it just like jerked us forward. And then my friend was driving. He got out of the driver's seat, walked back. It was this little old lady that was trying to pretend like it didn't happen. So my brother was like, hey, we were just in a crash here. And she's like, what? And he's like, you just rear-ended us with your car. And she was like, looking like she didn't know what he was talking about. And he's like, you need to pull over. We need to exchange info. And she's like, oh, and stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. That's Linda's move.
That's not elder abuse. That's protecting the public.
Stop hitting yourself. How'd she get all beat up? I don't know. It was her own hand.
She said she was too old. I think she needs to go into a home or something.
Okay. Over here is where the ice skating rink is. I think we were buffering all through that. I don't think anybody even heard that. So
oh, good.
That's good, actually. We need somebody to do professional buffering whenever we start talking about crazy stuff. We're like, oh, nobody heard that. Buffering.
We missed the part after she hits you and said to pull over.
Oh, good. That's actually good. Look at this is the 4th person that just parked on the sidewalk. Good.
Oh, a little crepe hut.
What I was saying is Linda's move, like, you know how wrestlers have like their own signature move? Linda's move is grabbing your own hand and then beating you up with your own hand. So that when the cops like, how'd they get all beat up? They're like, They did that to themselves. I don't know what was happening.
But how would they even be able to tell if it's just hits? Right? And okay, so how hard would someone be able to be hit by their own hand?
Well, that's what you are always trying to find out.
It's ineffective.
I was just out. It's cold. Stay warm. What up, David? What up, Shane? Ed?
Jack and
GH?
Neve.
Jack and Neve, Denver, elevated 1,609 meters, 5280. Neve said,
Oh, it's autocorrect. It's
Neve,
elevation.
you're right.
Elevation.
Neve, you're right. So on the state capitol that we went by earlier, there's a step walking up to the state capitol, and it says this step is exactly 5,280 feet. So yeah, that's why they call it the Mile High City, or
no.
Mile High in the air.
History Hunter said, no, we did get Linda beating up an old lady.
Okay. She calls that buffering. Oh, it's buffering.
How am I liking the cold? You know what? It's not. So last night, Jeremy was streaming, and it'd been snowing for like an hour or so. During Jeremy's stream, I went out to take a walk in the neighborhood, and I haven't really taken a walk. There are all these like little alleyways and whatnot in between these neighborhoods. I got kind of lost. I was out there for a walk for like an hour. It was like
God.
0 degrees.
That's an out-of-towner move.
But
A local would have snacks on them.
I was dressed very warmly, so it was totally fine. It was very fun. And then this morning, I heard people shoveling outside, and I was like, oh shoot, I need a shovel. So I went out and shoveled in the morning, and apparently woke Jeremy up.
Yeah. I thought that it was the neighbor. And my first thought was, oh, that's so sweet. Taking care of our sidewalk.
I would have shoveled the neighbors' walkways, but it was exhausting.
You should have just left a note.
It said
I intended to shovel
it
that.
said it was like 10 degrees, but with the wind chill, it felt like 0 degrees. Nah, I was not going to be out there any longer than I needed to be. Oh, I have a sled, Brandy. I got a sled. I got 2 sleds from Costco when they were on sale. And they're like the double-seater ones, so if we wanted to sled together, we could, but we got 2 so that we could race if we did find a good hill.
Yeah, we're not sledding together. We're like absolutely racing them. See which one's faster.
But if you weigh more, wouldn't you go faster than me?
Well, we're going to find out. But if I do go faster, then it's fair.
Oh yeah,
Locals only.
Alex asked if we're the same age.
No, Linda is...
I'm in my late 30s. Jeremy's in his mid 40s.
Yep.
So we're not too far.
Linda is just young enough that she doesn't get a lot of my really good 80s jokes. So sometimes I'll make a joke about like Mr. Belvedere or Small Wonder or something, and then I'll just hear crickets and I'm like, oh, a cougar would have loved that joke.
I think I just ignore you.
Cougar would have really appreciated that old school humor.
I just ignore you, and then you're like, huh? And I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that does happen a lot. The closed captioning on my jokes are like, huh? I'm like, don't worry about it. My birthday is February 23rd. That's why I have 23 on everything. I
That's
like 23.
soon.
It really is. Oh, look at the projection over here. There's a golfer projected on the wall.
That's like a really old school golfer too.
Yeah, that's like he's wearing breeches. He's wearing golfing breeches. Linda, what do you like
This guy
most
just
about...
waved.
He said, Linda, what do you like most about Colorado besides the driving?
It's hard to choose. I like how calm everything is. I think that's the best way to describe it. I feel like after having lived in these really big, busy cities, which I do still like, I think just being in a quiet quieter, calmer area. People are really nice. There's parking pretty much everywhere, which coming from, you know, LA, there's no parking.
And if you need to use the restroom, people understand. Oh yeah, that's a normal thing. If you need to use the restroom in LA, they're like, go buy some diapers on the corner. Like, you're not using a restroom after dark in LA. They just don't want you to. If they let you in there, they think that you might just live in there. So
I mean, LA, somebody literally created an app that was like toilet finder or something.
Hey, that was on Seinfeld. Oh shoot.
Was it?
This cop just pulled into the dispensary here. Yeah, I think George Costanza wanted to start a... Well, it wouldn't have been an app because Seinfeld was so long ago, but... Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Wasn't there a... Jeremy, is that a hologram of Arnold Palmer? Maybe.
Oh, that might make sense.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about? There was a Seinfeld episode, and I think George was trying to set up a reference for all of the toilets in New York. Maybe I'm wrong.
George just knew about all the bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
That's sick.
Maybe he's behind the app.
It was on Curb when he had the app. Yeah, but the app's real. It's like, that's what's crazy. What do I miss most about California? The food.
Yeah.
The food, diversity, palm trees, and ocean. Like,
if you're a crazy driver in California, you don't stick out at all.
Oh yeah, that's one thing too. It's so hard not to speed here. Like, I always have to just mentally remind myself that in California, it's okay to go 10, 15, 20 over the speed limit sometimes on the highway. But here, it's like, you'll just hear sirens.
Oh, you got it.
So it's been really hard. People drive pretty slowly.
Yeah,
It's okay.
There's not a lot of urgency here. When I lived in California, I would find myself trying to make good time just for no reason. So like cutting around in traffic. Why are you going so slow? And I didn't really even have any place to go. Here, it's just a little bit more laid back. Will there be people doing crazy stuff? Yes, but they stick out.
I think there's a lot less anxiety here.
That's true.
Like anxiety vibes. I think California in general, to me, it feels like everyone is, not everyone, but a lot of people, it just feels, there's that urgency, but it's less like an urgency and more of an anxiety. And it's just that there's less resources to go around, right? Like, you have 10 loaves of bread and you have like 12 people in the room.
Yeah. Ace Boogie said Tegrity vibes.
Huh.
Tegrity is the weed company from South Park. Tegrity.
Yeah, I actually think Pacific Northwest drivers are pretty bad. I think California drivers are aggressive, but for the most part, they're like aggressive, but they're good drivers. Like, I don't know how else to describe that. In Pacific Northwest, I feel like they're not really.
Yes. Linda transferred her job and they were like, oh good, you're transferring, we're just going to start paying you less. So her job was loving the transfer. They're like, cool, we'll just save a bunch of money on your paycheck and not give it to you. All right, this might be the last scoop. Should we eat one of these burgers? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna show you what these Bambinos look like.
They look like White Castle to me.
They kind of do.
Pretty much White Castle.
So this is where we went. Good Times. And there are 3 of these. Are you gonna try one? So this is what it looks like. Let me get some light on it.
You should get it out of the...
Hold on.
Oh you got it with...
Oh, there's a curd in there.
Oh, lucky you.
Curds and whey.
Where's the custard? Show them the custard.
Oh, here's the custard. This is Oregon blackberry right here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the blackberry lighting on the floor, just in case.
Does it really have a chicken? Oh, it does have a chicken on the bag.
That's weird. I never think of them as a chicken spot.
I
It's a
guess they do have
burger
chicken.
spot.
I've literally never thought about that.
Okay. So the hack that Linda is, sometimes we order McDonald's on the app. Linda will order, let's say she's going to get a burger. She'll order extra pickles and then take the pickles off so that they have to make a fresh burger. Or sometimes she'll order like extra lettuce.
If I take out the pickles, they have to make it fresh.
Oh.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? I've never seen that version.
So it's like a slider, but bacon, pickle. It's really...
I feel bad. Is anyone else eating with us?
Here, have a bite.
If you are eating, what are you eating?
Jeremy, do you watch TLG Golf? Tiger and Rory's new league. Oh my God. Linda just put the burger down her wrist right here.
Right?
She's gonna... Yeah. I just found out about TLG Golf.
That just came. Like that whole pickle slid out. It was alright. It's okay.
TLG Golf is cool. It's kind of like video game stats mixed with golf. I haven't seen a lot of it, but I like it. Thrifty ice cream, Dan the man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Plain, everything on the side. McDonald's, 2 apple pies, double hamburger, small fries. Yum. It's not that they're making a fresher burger, they just put it together.
Popeyes makes a mean chicken sandwich.
Oh, Popeyes is
I was
great.
listening to a comedian the other day and he was like, does everybody remember when Popeyes made that chicken sandwich and everybody went crazy? Oh, wait. Look at this outfit right here.
The only way you can get a fresh hamburger. No, I don't really care about like the hamburger being cooked fresh. I think it's more, I just don't want it to just have been sitting there. Like,
Look at
that doesn't matter. I don't think it matters to me. I'll eat like old McDonald's. It's not like it goes bad. I could eat it after 20 years.
Is she dressed like a Teletubby? We got the pink and the purple Teletubby out here. Jeremy, are you and Linda going bowling tonight? That's a good question. I don't know. We might go bowling. We might go play some pool.
Yum.
I don't know yet. We're going to do something. When Linda comes with me on these little trips, then we're already in a good position
sorry.
to start chilling.
That's my seatbelt. Give me 1 second. We were stopped. Okay. I like everyone's burger, or I like everyone's, ooh, eating blue cotton candy? Yum.
Purple is Barney.
Blue cotton candy. So what's the flavor? Is that like blue raspberry? Is that...
You know what? They used to have a chicken place here. It was called Kenny Rogers. I think it was Roosters. It was either Roosters or Roasters. Oh, did you see that car just lock the brakes up on the left? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Kenny Rogers used to have a chicken place. I think it was Roosters. That would make more sense, right? Chicken related. They used to have one on Wadsworth. And then right next to it was it was a Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. We used to call it Kentucky Fried...
Pizza?
No. Kentucky Fried Taco Hut. Yeah, that blue dye is so good. I could go for some right now.
Kenny Rogers Roasters.
So it was Roasters and not Roosters? I knew it was one of them. got to know.
Hot and fresh
the
French fry
whole-
hack at any fast food spot. Order the fries with no salt. Heck yeah. They'll have to make it fresh.
Oh, that's cool. And then order salt on the side.
Ooh.
I just sent Linda this article earlier. Yeah, I might pull over and show you because nobody's going to even believe me.
Steph, what kind of pup do you have?
I was showing this to Linda earlier. We need to go to Japan. Japan's electric salt spoon tricks your taste buds into enjoying salty flavors without any salt. So yeah, we don't have a cure for cancer, but we do have a salt spoon.
I feel
People
like
have priorities.
like they're so beyond, like in technology wise, but they also make gadgets that I'm like, why? Like, what made you think of that?
Look at the front of this car. I think they got into a crash. Remember I was saying last night, sometimes you see people that have been in a crash, but then they just keep driving. I think that might have been a fresh crash right there.
Someone said there's a phenomenon where people can feel you watching. That's completely true.
That was 100% true.
Uh-huh.
I'll be staring at somebody and then they'll just break their neck and look over at me.
Mm-hmm.
Linda and I were in Los Feliz. This is like 10 years ago. We were about to go get some Indian food and they told us that it would be a couple minutes before the table was ready. So we were standing out front and out of the corner of my eye, I saw these two girls and they were just staring at us. They were across the street. So they were like eating together, but they were just like staring at us like we were a movie. I saw them in my peripheral and I said, Linda, there's two girls over there staring at us. On the count of 3, look over in the same direction that I'm looking. And we both like broke our neck to look over at the same time. And these girls looked like it was a horror movie. Like we must have sold it. Oh, there's a helicopter there right in the middle, crossing over the road.
Mm-hmm.
Those girls are still scared that we're gonna pop up. It was like The Shining.
They'll never forget.
Linda and I both like double negatives. Like when people say don't never forget, that means forget. So don't never forget. I think we're almost done with this stream. Oh, you know what? This parking spot, oh, looked like dude was gonna wreck right there. This parking spot right here is where my little gear shifter thing went out. The thing that puts it into the different modes of the Jeep. I was live streaming and then we started driving away. It was like, it felt like something broke on the car. And it was this thing right here. It was this little gear shifter part. I don't know what you call it. You put it into snow mode or auto. There's a mode that says track because this is the racing Jeep. When you put it into track mode, it takes off all the safety features. ABS brakes, all that stuff. It knows that you're going to be running for time. So that's after I get in the Jeep, after Linda's been driving it, I have to take it out of track mode every time so I don't forget.
Yeah, right.
Here, track start. Is this? Ooh, I get scared now. Whenever I turn, I have to make sure other cars are pointed in the same direction.
Oof. Everything's like so quiet already.
Yeah, this is driving on straight snow. Like, fortunately, we have good snow tires. Oh, this is the other illegal Pete's I was talking about. And this is also one that if you have a jersey on, this is right downtown. Ball Arena is pretty close. Sounds like ballerina. If you go to Illegal Pete's and you're on your way to the game, like a Nuggets game or Avalanche game, they'll give you 2 free drinks. Actually, they give you 1 free drink. But my friend got 2 because I don't drink. Have you guys ever heard of Boxcar Coffee in Boulder? No. Boxcar Coffee, no.
I did not take Jeremy to Highway 99 in Seattle, but
What is that?
I took him to Tacos Chukis a lot. I took him to the Fremont Troll. I took him to Gasworks.
Dick's Burgers?
Took him to Dick's.
What's the miniature golf place?
Oh, gosh. I can't... For some reason, I can't remember the name. It's in...
I love Tacos Chukis.
It's like a shuffleboard mini golf hybrid in Seattle, but for some reason I can't think of the name.
We went to Tacos Chukis and we got Al Pastor, and they put a huge chunk of pineapple on each one. Can never forget that. They were so generous with the pineapple.
I probably should have taken him to Highway 99 because Aurora Street, right? Is where was it?
I don't know. In Seattle?
Aurora Ave. Isn't that where all the hookers are? It's like Figueroa. It's like the Fig.
Is it?
In LA. I think so.
That street here is Colfax. So I don't know of any other areas that are like specific for that, but that area here is Colfax.
Do I miss LA? I miss the food in LA for sure. The food there is like...
I miss the food. I miss the palm trees.
The arts and culture.
And I miss the piers.
Awesome.
I would always go to the piers. San Clemente, Dana Point, Newport Beach. I like piers.
I miss diversity. I'm sorry, like Colorado is pretty white. It is pretty white. No one can say
that's
it's
why.
not.
That's why there's not great Mexican food here. There should be.
It's pretty, like, I think what the census said, it's like 85% Caucasian.
Is that why there's so many sandwich shops?
There are like
white people love sandwiches.
Many sandwich shops. I haven't tried any of them either. Like, I need to go. There's this place in Seattle called Honey Hole that makes amazing sandwiches. I don't even know if they're still around.
The Honey Hole? Is that in the Hooker
Honey
area?
Hole.
Sounds kind of risque.
Sexy sandwiches.
Ooh. Sexy.
Oh, Flat Stick
sandwiches.
Pub. Yes.
Flat Stick, that is it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you, Jetta Jade.
Jetta Jade, nice.
Oh my goodness. That's why it's so safe, 85%. I don't know about that.
It's the third
It's the third
most crime-ridden
yeah.
state.
and again, stranger on stranger crime. Like, that's the worst.
And that's crazy because you have to think of like Baltimore, Chicago, LA, Miami.
But
Like
I think
some of these.
Baltimore would be like not stranger on stranger. It's like you kind of know them.
You want to go where all the criminals know your name.
Yeah, Denver I've not found very good Asian food here. That is true. I also have unfortunately not found like very good authentic Mexican food. I
found one place, but it was really expensive.
But see, I used to eat so much street food in Mexico. So I think...
Hefner, Baltimore, what up?
I think I've just been like super spoiled. And I don't know. Seattle had really good Asian food. Obviously, like California has amazing Asian food. But I don't know. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
I mean, Linda lived in Asia. She lived in Korea for a little bit. So
I lived in Mexico too. So
that's true.
Really amazing food around the world.
I think one of the worst places to get ethnic food is in England, other than Indian food. They have really good Indian food, but man, you will not find Mexican food at all in England at all. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the food in England.
I think
that's not true. They had a sandwich. People are gonna be like, "Oh, sandwiches, huh?" They had a sandwich place there called Upper Crust, and it was right out of the tube. So you'd get off the subway, and you could get this sandwich called upper crust. I like French bread sandwiches, and this was like a real thin bread. It was the bread that made it good. I think that's all. Isn't most sandwiches, isn't it the bread that sets it apart? Because anybody can slice up meat and cheese.
Makes such a difference.
It's
I think
bread.
I think it's like all of the ingredients, but I think bread is like, I mean, there's just so much of it, like the ratio. And if you start, it's like a foundational thing. If you start with a poor foundation, it's not going to be good. So like you could have the best ingredients inside, you have crappy bread, it's a crappy sandwich.
They have a place here called Heidi's. It's Heidi's Deli. I haven't taken Linda yet. It's really expensive. I think it's like a Brooklyn deli. But they have really thick pieces of white bread. And the crust is like that thick. It's so good. If you've never heard of that, look it up. Heidi's, I think it's called Heidi's Deli. Heidi's Brooklyn style deli, maybe. Really good. All right, that is it for tonight. I need to go lose at bowling to Linda. I might let her win like a couple frames. No, that's not true. She'll probably win. She's really good at spinning and rolling it straight. So
they saw me bowl.
Oh yeah, she's good.
But I was injured. No, I did horribly. I was injured.
So pray for me. If we go play pool or we bowl, I might be in trouble because Linda's on her game.
Jeremy's good at everything. He's one of the most athletic people I've ever met.
Do athletes play pool?
I just mean like in general.
You're thinking of Michael Phelps. I'm talking about billiards, not like swimming pool. Even though I can swim a little bit. You know what? I think the best part of the night tonight for me was not getting hit by that train.
I literally was going to say, you're going to talk about the train.
I mean, that would have been making it a night to remember, but we'll just have to figure out some other way to make it memorable. Thank you so much to everybody that hung out with us tonight. I was going to do a home stream. The reason that the home stream didn't go down is because I was having some power issues in my office. I need to fix that. Hopefully it's worked out before next week. I might be doing it on a laptop in laptop in my bathroom next week. We'll see. But thank you so much to everybody that hung out with us tonight and everybody that hung out with me last night. I tried a little home stream for the first time. I think it went well. The power stayed on, so it went well. And to everybody that is cold, hope you have some cocoa and a couple blankets, maybe like a dog or a cat helping warm you up. Take care of one another. Be generous with your kindness, especially when the weather's bad. Take your old clothes, hand pick somebody to bless and just give it to them. Take some old blankets out, give them to people. It makes you feel good to do nice stuff like that.
Remember to always stab, twist, and lift.
Yeah. If you've learned anything from Linda,
it's the lesson of the night.
You probably
You're gonna take anything away.
Yeah, Linda. As soon as we turn off the stream, she's gonna want to steal a car and drive it like it's stolen. But hopefully, we do some sports instead. I don't know. She's a little crazy.
Kidnapping's a sport.
So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. See you next weekend. This is actually my channel. I think Linda's more popular on this channel than I am.
Nah.
But thank you to Linda for being the special guest tonight. And thank you all for hanging out. If you could do me a favor, please leave comments after the stream. And then this will be the last thing that I show is this like super old school tour bus that's right here. This venue is called The Other Side. It's live music. And they have like a 70s bus right here.
Kind of sick.
This looks like the bus that Big Bopper and Buddy Holly were on before that plane crash.
Party bus, comedy tours, private charters. Oh, okay.
So yeah, on behalf of my kitty, Linda and I, we're signing off from Denver, Colorado. Please leave comments after the stream is over.
Is that a red light?
No, that was an orange light. It was yellow and then it went kind of dark orange. We're good.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully you have some fun tomorrow. See you next week.
Night.
Good night.